Hey, if you're watching this, my name is Zogi, and I'm a Gemini, which is why this channel is called Zogi the Gemini. So this is a different type of video. This is going to be a live stream. So if you're watching this in replay, thank you. In this live chat, I guess we're going to go through questions. This is definitely going to be an open forum, as giving you guys the opportunity to basically ask me anything you want to ask me. So as the title says, spilling the real tea within reason. But yeah, so now I'm just waiting for people to join. So obviously with live stream, it's all based on engagement. So if you see a live stream, scheduled, make sure you attend, so we can talk to each other in real time, get to know each other, learn more about one another and everything. It's so crazy because now I'm actually talking to myself. It says no one is here just yet. And even when I record videos, I'm talking to myself. I'm just talking to the camera, but here is a bit different because it's like I'm recording. I mean, it's the same essence as to how I normally do it, but yeah. Let me stop rambling. I'm gonna put on my glasses because if you're watching this, you know damn well my eyesight is absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. I wanted to do like a different kind of videos all the time. I'm doing that. Obviously, I feed you guys, give you guys the not feed, give you guys content, but this I want it to be engaging in the sense that it's like a two-way street. So yeah. So hey, it's a Leo, even though she put the heart quite a while back. Hey Kay, how you doing? Hi Sherelle. Hey Aaron, hey Cecilia, hey Bon Bon, hey Coco. So guys, I hope you guys have questions because I definitely want this to be an interactive one. There's only so much I can say. There's only so much I can say. It can't really be a Q&A if I'm not getting any Qs. If I'm not getting any Qs, then I can't give you guys As. So, in order for this to be Q&A, I need you guys to come with the energy. Don't ask me things you won't ask your mama. I'm joking. But don't come with no disrespect because I'm mighty quick with my comebacks. But no, we're going to keep it a nice and, friendly. The vibes that this channel basically puts out. There ain't no haterade, no negative energy, positive energy, more time. Obviously, there's sometimes where life is just annoying, so there is negative energy here and there. But more time trying to get yourself out of that mindset and stay within a positive mentality and positive mindset. But hey, Pink, Michaela, hey Leo, hey Uchefed Bullard. I think that's how you say it. Hi Kay, you said how's it being back in the UK? Being back in the UK, it's definitely like an experience. It took me some time to get used to because I just feel like there's so much benefits as to when I was in Nigeria, but nonetheless, the UK is where I was born and raised. But it's just kind of just adjusting to the weather because the weather is a lot. It's a lot. Thank you. You like my bow? I need to straighten it. Actually, this is how I wore it to work today. But it was more straight in the morning. It was given black. It was very much. Don't you think I'm giving like that little woman from The Incredibles, like a plus size black version? I think it's a combination of like the glasses and a bob and this top. Shooks, you said, hey Zogi, it's midnight here. Lalo, we ever got live early? I'm so sorry. No, I actually done this live at this time because I know like a lot of people that watch me are based in the States and I know it's earlier for you guys and I felt like it wasn't too late in the UK right now. So where are you based, Shook, for it to be midnight? So that means you're in front of us in terms of time. Hey, Brandy. What's your opinion on Kevin Samuels? You know what? I actually don't fully have an opinion on him. Like, I don't have a fully because a lot of things. I've never sat down to watch a whole thorough video of his. Full time clips on TikTok, clips on Instagram. So I guess for me to really have a informed opinion and really be able to say, okay, this is what I think of him. Because sometimes I see clips and I'm just like, What is this man talking about? And sometimes I see clips, I'm like, I can't see where he's coming from. I can't lie to you. You know, don't hate me. But I guess they're just little clips, so they're not a good representation and a good reflection of what he's about. So I don't have a formed opinion right now. Um, I definitely need to like sit down and watch one of his videos so I know more about what he's. I generally know what he's about. Heading up the manosphere, you know, sky, Shiver me Timbles. But yeah, I don't have like a proper opinion. Hey Taye, what do you do for work? So I've been working as a PMO manager for the past 2 years, on and off for different organizations. So PMO manager is I guess most people know project management because it's like you have a project, you manage it. Whereas PMO manager, it's like you kind of have like an overview of how projects are doing and kind of like you have to ensure that there's a set standards and consistency in the way that projects are delivered in a set organization. But yes, that's what I do for work. Ms. V, that's a very good question. Hey, Ms. V, what's your biggest achievement of the year so far? I definitely feel like my biggest achievement would be my YouTube channel growth so far. In a sorry, that and other things, but you know, I've been in this street for 9 years. I'm joking, but I put a lot into my YouTube, and you know, just kind of seeing, even though it's like small growth, but just seeing any type of growth there. You know, depending on when you guys subscribed, there were so many times where I gave up, guys. Like I gave up. I said, you know what, I'm not doing it no more. That was my last video, and you know, if especially if you're part of my channel them times, I want to thank you and say God bless you because no one ever allowed me. Like you guys will DM me, like even though it was like a small group. I feel like one thing I love about my YouTube channel, my YouTube family, yeah, no matter what the numbers are saying, that love is always there. Do you get what I mean? Even when I had 500, we were we were a small bunch of, nice, friendly sisters, based not sisters only, but just a good bunch. And as it has grown, that kind of energy, the vibes, the positivity, the accountability, and understanding that not every day is perfect. Sometimes we fuck up, but we move. No one is perfect, but we move, and we always strive to be better. That has always been a consistent thing in my channel, and I hope and pray it will always be consistent in my channel. I don't want any people that are just here for negativity. But yeah, I would say that's my biggest achievement. Hey Tim, thank you, Coco. Thank you, Steve. Hi, Courtney. Oh, shucks, you're in Sweden. Fair enough. Okay, makes sense. Thank you for watching from Sweden. Um, how many videos would you film in a day, in one day? So for the days that I do film, I can film as much as 5 videos, in all fairness. But I try not to burn out. I want that energy to kind of be there because a lot of times like with my videos here, there's no set structure. There's no set things. It's hard to predict what I will. Not hard to predict. You probably can have a rough outline of what I'm going to say, but it's hard. No, it's not easy to predict my next video because all of it comes from my head. Do you know what I mean? I'll be lying down or I'll be watching something and I'll be like, I'm going to do a video about this. I'm going to do a video about that. So I try to film as much as I can, but I always want to ensure that in every single video I do, that vibes is there. Like I'm Zoe, I'm present. I'm not just doing it just for content's sake. Because obviously, if I just wanted to bang out videos, I could actually bang out videos every single day. But I want to ensure that continuous quality. Do you know what I mean? And not even just quality, because some people can look at my video and say they're not good quality, but more so that like authentic. Yeah, the authenticness. I don't know what the other word of authentic is, but ensure that they're also authentic, basically. Irene, oh bless. Thank you, Caramel. Brandy, I know that you said you only stick to dating Nigerian men. Do you think this will change in the future, like interracial dating? It doesn't have to be women. It's changed already! It's changed! I'm tired! I'm joking. But I'm not joking in the sense that I am. It has kind of changed. But I just have such a safety net when it comes to Nigerian men. And I've had really good experiences with Nigerian men. I've just never made it into a video because no one ever wants to watch a positive story time. It's always like kind of the drama and actually. Oh, I have a story time, guys. I have another story time coming. I said, oh, am I gonna share it? But you see these. But anyways, but yeah, I definitely if the vibe is there, I don't mind dating outside. No, I do mind. But I'm hoping one day I don't mind. So I'm trying to be open to it. Do you get what I mean? But it's hard because I'm just not used to, I don't know how to deal with I don't even know how to deal with other countries within the black race. Talk less of a whole different race. You understand? Much love to all races, but it's just, I'm just not used to it. Thank you so much, Cecile. Taya, you said, do you have any plans on coming to the States for a visit? And if so, where do you plan on visiting? No, see, guys, as soon as the States no longer needs, as long as vaccination is not mandatory, I'm going to be in the States. Because, actually going from London to America is not that expensive, It's not that expensive at all. As soon as they drop that mandate, because I don't understand why it needs to be mandatory, as long as I can prove to you that I do not have COVID, please don't try and force me to do anything kind of thing. So when they relax it, because I know they're going to do that eventually, Spain made it mandatory, then Spain deeped and they realized that actually no, let's allow people to have their own free choice, and then they relaxed it and dropped it. So I'm hoping even if it's not the whole America, some American states relax the mandate as you have to be vaccinated. So as soon as that happens, give a couple months, I'll be there. And in terms of where I plan on visiting, I will probably come with a friend or friends. I don't actually have a set place. I won't go and necessarily go where my family is because I want it to be like a proper experience. But I feel like you guys will probably determine where I go because I 100% want to do a meet and greet. I just pray everything goes well, but God is good. But yeah, 100% want to do a meet and greet when I come to America because I know some of my day ones, like the people that was part of my video when I had that 300 subscribers were from the US. Do you know what I mean? So I would love, 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 love to meet some of you guys. Not some of you guys. I'd love to meet you guys as long as you're normal. Are you normal? Are you normal? As long as you're normal, I would love to meet you. Hey Nika, thank you so much, Trina. Janae said, how do you deal with friends who are obsessed with themselves and only care about looking good to others? I dropped them. I actually dropped them. But I dropped them. I have a very, if you look through my vlogs, you see the same kind of people. You'll see Ugo. You'll see a Ramade. You guys haven't really seen Adina. Like you'll see my friend Beziku. Like it's the same type of people because I surround myself with very limited numbers and I know them through and through basically as much as you can know a friend. So if how you move goes against everything goes against how I move, there's no need. Do you know what I mean? There's no hate. There ain't no hate. There ain't no bad blood. Live your life. They'll find friends that are like that. They normally go in a circle. But me, I don't move like that. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I won't deal with it. I can't even lie to you. Maybe I need to be more understanding and they'll grow out of it. I will literally just keep it moving. I'm just making sure that I'm not too behind because I know that can easily happen. Hey, hey, Kraken. Do you have any dating advice for someone waiting till marriage? Keep it up, sis. Keep it up. I know it's hard, but just keep that conversation open too. And I don't know if there's a platform, not platform per se, but there's a way to actually date for people. I don't know if you date but if there's a way to find people that also have that kind of ethos in the sense that they're waiting till marriage till they do or what do you get what I mean? Aaron, you said, have you ever been to Dubai Lounge? Where is that? In Dubai or somewhere else? what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? I love, 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 love this question when people come up, because you see, if my answer ever changes, guys, hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. Anytime someone asks me this, do you know what I say? I say that the reason why I started a YouTube channel is because I wanted free hair. You guys know I love my you guys know I love my wigs. Yeah, you see it. I love my wigs. You know how back in the day when we was watching Aaliyah J, we was watching Jenny Jenkins, we was watching Jackie Aina. It's like, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, they just sent me this, for or Malibu Dollface. Like, yeah, they just sent me the 40-inch, and I'm like, oh, and in the comments were like, they only send YouTubers good hair. They only send YouTubers good hair. I said, I want to be the YouTuber that they send good hair. I wanted to be me. Honestly, that's the reason why I actually started. My best friend at the time, literally, she bought me a camera, bought me the ring light, and she was just like, start. Obviously, she saw the vision more than just me saying I want free hair, but like, you always talk about it, do it. And aside from that, that was the main motivation. But I kind of wanted to see if there's other people out there like me. Because you guys know, like, I've had a very, very, like, not necessarily hard upbringing, but in terms of like kind of being confident in who I am, it's definitely not been an easy road for me. I've had to overcome so many obstacles. I still have to overcome obstacles. Like people consistently telling me how I should behave, what I should say, just dictating to me how I should live my life. So I wanted to see and branch out to see if there's people out there that actually resonate with me. Do you get what I mean? People that out there that we may not even look alike. You understand? You may not be perfect. You may not be black. We may not look alike. We may not even be the same gender, but we kind of have that kind of similar morals and similar just the vibes. You understand? Just the vibes and overall, just that overall vibes. Just to see if there's people out there that's like me. So that doing getting hair was the inspiration. But what kept it on is just that when I started YouTube, beforehand, I didn't have any hobbies, guys. Like no hobbies. I literally just worked, and my work was so depressing, so depressing. And when I started doing the YouTube, guys, you go watch my older videos. The effort I used to put in, I don't even put in as much effort as I did back in the day. I loved it because it was literally it cured my depression. It cured my kind of being confused at what do I want to do in life? Is it just to work or do this? And I don't even like what I'm doing. It took me out of a very, very dark place that I didn't know I was in at the time until a few months / a year later. I looked back and actually said, nah, YouTube actually proper helped me kind of having that escape, talking to people, building an online community, building an online family. So yeah. Hey, peace. Uh, um, what's the next question? When we do a meet and greet, literally whenever I can, whenever I can. Oh, where is it? Sorry, guys. Yeah, the UK no longer requires any test to entry. Can the US, like, if the UK is saying no test, the US should at least, even if you want to test me, that's fine. I'll do your test, but just don't make it mandatory. It's just too much. Advice for when you lose friends. The breakup of a friendship can be very hard because you reminisce on what used to be and all the good times, but you just need to realize, first and foremost, understand whether you can actually work on a friendship, because I can't lie to you, I much rather put more effort into making a friendship last than a relationship, because obviously the end goal of relationship is for it to be a forever thing. But for friendship, you have stories where like they met when they were whatever, and literally till their dying breath they were girls, like, or they were boys. So friendships really see you through everything, every single transition in your life. So if you know you've got a good friend and you guys are just not seeing eye to eye, for me, it's just try. If you know it's a good friendship, I can't lie, try and salvage it, like try and actually make it work. And if it's not, if it's actually time for you guys to go your separate ways, just it's hard, but just you always have that love for them and just know that, you know what, it just wasn't meant to be. And you guys are just not necessarily not compatible is really in terms of romantic, but you know what I'm talking about compatibility. But when we're talking about in the context of a friendship, um, how long have you been on YouTube for? I think 2 years now. 2 years. Um, 2 years. Um, you said I'm a medical student. Also, like I feel like doing group work when I participate, people don't trust my response. When a white person does, they do. What's your advice on how to deal with it? Just kind of like I guess I obviously I don't really know because I'm not in the medical field, but it's more so just the confidence that you exude. Just obviously life is unfair. Do you get what I mean? But just ensure that you really tell them that listen, I know what I'm doing. I've done my due diligence, and you need to respect my responses. Yeah. Do you plan on doing any try and hauls soon? Possibly one for spring. Guys, I know I need to do try and hauls. But if you know me, you know I hate try and hauls. I hate try and hauls so much. I don't like them. But it's not about what I like. It's about what you guys like. You understand? So if people want try and hauls, if the church want try and hauls, so you're gonna give them try and hauls. Would you ever go to Jamaica? It's not the top of my list, but I definitely would go there one day. Do you get what I mean? Thank you, Barnwell. You are not shy and you are honest about yourself. This will always make people uncomfortable. Keep being you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paula. I get so happy seeing you in your vlogs. You give me a lot of inspiration. Thank you. Bye, Erin. I know you're probably gone by now. Any advice for selfish, lazy friends? Um, in what context? How they selfish, lazy? What's something on your bucket list that you want to do soon? What do I want to do? Guys, I'm in no position right now, but I really want to go when you jump out there. Oh no. Oh no. I was so dumb. Guys, you know what I was gonna say? I want to go to space. What part of me can go to guys, I need to go to space. I swear. Well, lie to lie. In this earth, before I die, I need to go to space. Cause just seeing Earth, just imagine coming out of Earth and seeing Earth. Oh, that'd be so sick. That's one thing I really, really want to see. Another is I really want to be on the set of EastEnders. Um, if you guys are not from the UK, you don't know what EastEnders is, but it's like a drama show, like a drama soap show. Um, but yeah, I want to go to space. Don't know how soon I can do that. Want to go do, want to see the set of EastEnders. I also want to go, when you jump out of the plane, but when my health gets there, I'm going to jump out that damn plane. Um, I'm a Nigerian Australian lawyer, but want to start social media. How did you tell your Nigerian family of your social media, etc., without feeling like a disappointment? To be honest, do you plan on leaving law to become do social media? Because I feel like you can balance the two. I feel like telling my family about social media, they, to be honest, they don't really care. They're like, okay, cool. Because I always worked at the same time. I've never done social media without working. But I guess if you plan to quit your job, I don't recommend it. Till it's more of a viable thing for you to be able to really get income from. So I guess it all depends on what stage you want to, um, yeah, you want to. sorry, it all depends on what stage you are at in terms of your career, whether you want to do it aside, like alongside your career. Um, who are some of your favorite YouTuber? And I feel like I love this question, but I hate it at the same time because I'm going to be so annoyed if I miss out anyone. In terms of, I go to different people for different things, and there's some YouTubers that I love more as individuals, and I don't necessarily watch every video of theirs, but they are literally a lovely, phenomenal person to me. But in terms of my top favorite YouTubers, I would say Chelsea Janae. I love her vlogs. Been watching Chelsea for God knows how many years now. Like how many years? Even when she used to live in Jacksonville. So way back when, even when her mom, okay, I'm gone. Her mom was staying with her. That's what I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna say anything negative. Who else? Who do I love? Grace Achillore. I really love, guys. I know it's gonna be glitching right now because my, oh god, I can hear myself. But yeah, I really like Grace Achillore. Really, really like Grace Achillore. Um, who else? Nella Rose. Nella Rose. I love Nella. Absolutely adore her. Respect her so much. Um, who else? Bella Laveau, big up my sis. Um, Joya Moore, big up my sis. Uh, yeah, those are the ones that are coming to my head. Martial arts, no, never. Please keep this live up for. Yeah, I will. I'm not taking this live down. So if you want to rewatch it, if you need to go, you can. Don't go. But if you obviously have to go, then that's fine. Because I will keep this up. Anytime I schedule in a live and you see that it doesn't, I'm not just popping up and it's actually scheduled beforehand. It means I'm keeping it up. Thank you so much, Tasha. Um, Taya, you said, would you recommend the two procedures you got in Nigeria to anyone visiting? If you go to Style Aesthetics, 100%. So if you guys know, I actually got 3 procedures. So I got the nose. So before, as you know, as I said in the video, I never wanted to do anything drastic to my face. I didn't want to change how my face looks drastically, but just small minor differences. In the comments, people are like, "Did you even do anything to your face?" And I'm just like, I liked it because if you're telling me, "Oh, did you even do anything to your face?" Don't come and be telling me, "Zaki, why did you do this to yourself? You were beautiful before." Because in the same breath, you can't be saying that, "Oh, what did you even do to your face? There's no difference," and then come and tell me, "Oh, there was why did you do this to yourself? You were beautiful before, but I guess you're still beautiful." Mm-mm, mm-mm. But anyways, but yeah, 100% would recommend it. So I got the threads, the PDO, I think it's called PDO threads. So as you guys can see, my nose is still wide, but you know, wide face girl, wide dreams, big it up. But it just gave me a bridge. So hopefully that you can see it. Can you see it? Oh, my lashes are hanging off, and my lashes never hang off. I'm actually normally really good at my lashes, but we're not gonna pay any attention to that. So it just gave me that kind of definition. So I done that. 100% would recommend it if you just want like a bridge. It's so much easier when I'm doing makeup. And then I got lip fillers. So I hope there's not food on my face because me, I'm capable. Then I got some fillers in my neck, not neck, in my chin to like slim down my face a bit. But you guys know I'm on a weight loss journey and I'm trying to lose weight, you know. Guys, listen, I'm trying to lose 10 kg by July. God's grace in it. Listen, when you see me, yeah, I don't even need to be slim. I don't need to, I'm trying to be healthy weight though, but I don't even need to be slim. When I get like, I feel like when I lose like 10 to 15 kg, oh, the fire! I'll be giving people pepper, 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 pepper. I'll just be handing out pepper, 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 dishing out looks. I think at that time I might do a haul. But then again, I could do a haul now. But anyways, okay, let me put my glasses back on because I know I'm behind. You know me, I talk too much. So yeah, you saying we're lie to lie or my hero wrong? Because I know us someone. I'm actually saying we're lie to lie, or I think I'm saying it. I'm missing out the belie. So rather than say will I belie to lie, I'm actually saying will I to lie. If it's supposed to be will I belie to lie, I grew up around a lot of Somalians, so I heard that so much. I even thought it was an Arabic thing. Actually, no, it could be Arabic. Will I? No, will I? Like I swear. Actually, I don't know if it's. I know this sounds really stupid. I don't know if it's Arabic or the language. Very fifth. Very fifth. Um, love Chelsea. Absolutely love her. Glad you like her too, sis. How do you deal with friends who always give and don't take in a friendship? Socialist. How do you deal with friends who? Sis, it just sounds like it's okay to kind of not be in some friend groups. It's okay to kind of go your separate ways because if there's so many kind of like kind of negative feelings you feel towards your friend or friends, it just may mean that maybe you guys have outgrown each other. So, as I said, I literally just leave friendships that are not suiting to we're not in sync with each other anymore. Um, basically. So in terms of how to deal with it, always give and don't take. How do you always deal with friends who give and don't take in their friends? Yeah, I'm not too sure, sis. I'm sorry. Taya, you say your lashes always look good. Have you ever thought about selling your own line of lashes? Do you know, I have thought of it and I definitely want to move to that one day, but I feel like I want to do more than just sell lashes. Like obviously selling lashes are good, really, really good business. But I kind of want to do more. I want to do something that's more impactful, more meaningful. People say this and they'll come up with merch. No shade, no tea, but I'm joking, I'm joking. But yeah, I want to sell something more meaningful. Do you get what I mean? But I guess I'll scope that out in the next few years. Girls, it's a wig. It's my real hair. But yeah, it's a wig. Hey Katrina, I love you and you're a beautiful young woman. Thank you. How are you so strong when someone talks negative about you? I think you want to say negative about you. One thing you guys need to understand, yeah, before you before you jump on social media is an online presence. You in the physical realm as a physical person, you need to be so sure in who you are before you jump on social media. The amount of comments, like bad comments, people are forever coming from me. Not just like reaction videos, but like just comments in general. But you just really need to know where you stand as an individual. And I feel like what has helped me is my mum. My mum, oh my god. If you guys meet my mum, yeah, nobody can't have chat for my mum. When that lady, my mum really taught me that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And the first time I was a beautiful woman, but some of the makeup she does, I'm just like, mommy. Like by the time my mum puts on her green eyeshadow and gold on top of it, and she likes drawing her eyebrow. She got her eyebrow tattooed. She does thick black eyeliner. Then she'll use her lip stain, and she looks good. But it's kind of outdated in my sense, in my opinion, makeup. But when my mom she'll look at it, she'll look at the mirror. She's like, "I'm so beautiful." Then she'll take a picture. Mom takes a picture like this. Literally, this is how my mom. Wait, let me see if I got any examples. That's literally how my mom takes pictures. She takes pictures from below, but them ones where look, this time she let us do her makeup. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, yeah, this time she let us do her makeup. Listen, you think anyone could have chat for her this day? You think anyone could have chat for her on this day? She was feeling herself. So this is the video. This is the picture I took of her. This is the picture that she took. As I said, my mom takes pictures down. She takes pictures like that. But when she says this, she's like, "Look at your beautiful mom." Growing up around that, it installed such a high level of confidence in me. She says, my daughter, whether you are fat or whether you are skinny, you must love yourself. And just growing up around that, like whether you, no matter how you look, you must love yourself because you are a consistent thing in your life. So I think having that physical stability in who I am. And growing up, I never had that validation, so I wasn't looking for the validation. No matter how much I'd done, I would never fit into what societal deem as beautiful. So you define your own beauty standards. You understand? So this is where my delusion comes in, but straight. Like if I'm delusional, cool. So you define your own beauty standards, and that really fed into me as a person. That's why I said to you guys, sometimes, yeah, listen, I was even telling you guys, let me lose 10 to 15 kg. I am still going to be morbidly obese, even if I lose 10 to 15 kg. But put the health to the side. But in terms of how I feel like I will look, you think anybody can have chat for me? My one thing with me is when I tell myself, because I don't always look too good, but now I look cute. Today I look cute. I've looked cute in the past, but because I went for the natural makeup today, but today I look cute. Do you get what I mean? But when I can confirm with myself and validate myself that you look good, no matter who. Let Beyonce be there. And I can say I like to lie, but no matter what, I'm still gonna have that confidence in like, yeah, Zogi, why are you watching others? Like, sis, focus on yourself. Face front. Don't be looking she know no. Face front. Face front. Look front. Don't be no kind of thing. Like face front. Okay, let me keep going because I talk too much. I talk way too much. I guess that feeds into what I was saying before. How do you keep up with self-esteem? It's just really like whatever you need to do to keep, to reinstall and always ensure that you have that love for yourself. Do it, whatever, whether that's like looking at yourself naked or dressing up or taking yourself on a date or doing like self-care, getting your nails done or whatever you need to do, or maybe like washing your, I don't know, everyone different stroke for different folks kind of thing. Whatever you need to do to kind of get yourself to that level where you're like, yeah, you understand. I like what I'm seeing kind of thing. That's what you need to do offline because if you don't have that confidence offline, my darling, you have no business online. If you don't need to be the optimal version of confidence. You understand? Because I'm not. But I feel like I'm at a decent level and I was always at the decent level. But if you know that you're battling with massive, massive insecurities and you don't even have days where you feel confident online, like I mean like being an online presence, not just having an Instagram or whatever, but I mean like actively being a content creator, I would have recommended because you see this internet, this anonymous that you don't know who's typing is giving people confidence. Things that they'll never say to you in person, things that will never leave their mouth. They'll be smiling and dining with you in real life. You understand? But on online they'll be saying so and so things they will never say to your face. So yeah, I'm so behind. I'm so sorry. I need to keep. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me power through. What's it like being a project manager? I'm not a project manager now, but I was before. How did you get into that profession? So I studied project management as a master's. Then I started off as a project coordinator at a small charity, and I kind of just like worked my way up. Would you ever do a day in my life vlog? I wanted to do a day in my life today. I wanted to do a day in my life because today I had to do like a really big presentation, and I had like a panic attack at one point, and I got too hot. I wanted it to be like a realist, and I recently started. It was a lot. But no, I definitely will 100% do a day in my life soon. That's actually a really good reminder because I've had the mind to do it, but I've never done it yet. Um, what advice would you give someone who's going for a breakup? Help! The pain. I know at this point you want to say men are trash. because more time they are. But just understanding that it didn't work out for a reason, and just don't lose focus on yourself. Do you know what I mean? I know a lot of times when we're going through a breakup, we can spiral. We do things like, depending on why you broke up, whether that, I don't know, infidelity or you grew apart. I feel like when you grow apart, it's kind of like it hurts more. But when it's like infidelity or something actual, that hurt you, there's a lot of anger. It hurts, but there's a lot of anger kind of associated. So it's just like working through the emotions. It's not going to be easy, but just know that you come first. You understand? You will always come first. Hey Delina, you said sis, I just had to let you know that you gave me ginger and I love my shit when you shut people down in your silence video. Thank you sis, literally yelling at my TV. Do you know how much encourage you do you know how much you encourage all women? Thank you so much, man. It's so crazy how my channel has scoped out. It started off with me just wanting free hair and it's scoped out to what it is now. But no, honestly, you understand if the key thing is, yeah, I don't even want to be, because I don't want to be anyone's role model. I'll be so honest with you guys. I don't want to be anyone's role model because when the whole notion of a role model, people attach it to perfection in the sense that, or even if you don't look perfect or you act perfect, they just want you to kind of be what they deem as perfection. I'm a flawed person. I'm a very, very flawed person. I've done some fucked up things in this life. I've been in stupid situations, but those are what define me as who I am. That's what has made. So that's made a woman that you see in front of you. So it's kind of like taking you guys along on that journey as someone that's massively flawed, in some respect, and someone that's working through her own past trauma and working through, um, yeah, working through life essentially. Please be. My mom doesn't like being on my channel. She doesn't like being on my channel, but I'm gonna force her one day. Solomon. Hey, Solomon. Are your family members jealous of you because you're more successful than them? Definitely not. Definitely not. Internal family, external family, no. Now you're the leader. I'm not the leader of the family. They know the other boys. They don't know the Gemini. No, no. Guys, I don't have money. I have decent money. I'm not broke. But my siblings are way. Have you guys met? No, you guys haven't met my siblings. That's the thing. But you guys have seen my sister. Can you not see the lights? She's living up in Lagos. Up in Lagos? No, I'm the youngest, and I really respect my role as the youngest. Oh, I would say I love being youngest. No pressure, no expectation. However, I do in life, it's my business. I don't have younger siblings that are looking up to me. I'm like, oh, I need to be successful, or I need to do this by this certain age because they're looking up to me. But no, I don't think there's any jealousy whatsoever in my family. Like, just how my mum and dad raised us is just like kind of love. And I guess jealousy could come if two siblings are wanting to do the exact same thing and one is propelling or doing more better than the other. Then that's when jealousy could come. Doesn't necessarily always the case, but no one's trying to be on YouTube in my family. Not one person. My brother does have a channel, but he's not trying to even be like a personality. He's just showing like the fitness aspects and all of his boxing and stuff. He's not really trying to become like a big worldwide personality YouTube content creator. So I guess he's content creator, but the content he creates is more focused on health and fitness and boxing and stuff. But yeah. Thank you, Tam. Your mom always look good. Okay, I know, right? Like, who you trying to look good from up in Nigeria? Oh, let me show you guys one video, one picture. Listen, when my mom sent me this, I said, no, she's really doing. Let me show you guys. Look, my mom said, y'all, she's like, y'all see me with my glasses, with my pink. She got the pink lipstick with the pink, and she said, nah, I'm trying to do. I'm a young girl shit kind of thing. Thank you so much, Kayla. Thank you so much, Fifth. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Lavina. Really appreciate it, Diamond. Kwanzaa. Did you ever go out with any? Did you ever go out with any of the guys you took to dinner when you're in Nigeria? Yes, I did. I did. What was his name? Oh, flipping hell. His name on Tinder and his real name was different. His name in real life was Michael. But I did. So yeah. Mm. I haven't recorded that as a story time. Don't think I'm gonna do it as a story time. To be honest, it wasn't like that eventful. It's not all dates that go massively horrible or massively well. Um, but yeah. Hey Phoenix. Hey Joe. How'd you cope with loneliness? Love your personality. Thank you so much. How do I deal with loneliness? I can't like sometimes I really do feel alone. Like I'm like surrounded by people, but I just feel like in a sense that I'm just kind of by myself. I guess it's just, surrounding yourself with the right people, that will definitely help. But also enjoying your own company. Find what makes you happy as an individual, like what you like doing. Do you get what I mean? So I know it's not necessarily the best response, but I just normally find out what do I enjoy doing as an individual. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna start hot combing my hair, but I need to do my hair tomorrow. And I wanna fix my wig. That's a good shout. That's a good shot. I started taking pictures of myself in lingerie and it helped me with my confidence so much. That's a good, like, sisters, whatever you gotta do to ensure that when somebody have chat for you, when somebody wants to give their unsolicited, unwanted, unnecessary, irrelevant advice, negative advice, you know within yourself that I'm that bitch. Whether I'm not that bitch in your eyes, but I'm that bitch to me, and that's all that matters. 100% African Queen. 100%. 100% agree with you in the sense that it can be really hard sometimes. But it's just and it's also knowing that you're not gonna feel confident on every single day, like on every single occasion. But it's just like knowing that it's actually knowing that this is a temporary thing and it's not going to be a permanent feeling of having them insecurities, which is perfectly normal. Taya, do you know what? They're weird in a sense that there's so many guys here that you guys have seen videos or whatever. It's like they will be so pressed. They don't necessarily slide in my DMs for whatever reason, but they'll be like, "Oh, I made a video about you. I really like your content, your whole video," and then they'll be like, "Don't send hate." Are you okay? Your whole video has literally been trying to berate me and not trying to trying to berate me and ridicule me and be like, yeah, but not sending any hate. But why are you in my DM saying, "Oh, I made a video about you. I love your channel"? Are you? Weird people can be left where they are. Alexandria said your dating mistakes video helped me so much. I've made and learned from so many of the mistakes you talked about. I'm happy. It happens to the best of us, sis. In the vlogs that I have coming up, when's my vlog coming out? Next week, I talked to you guys about a situation that I'm currently in. It's so magic. The video, in the video, I was just like, don't become emotionally dependent on someone. Don't see them as, if you might see yourself as, oh, am I the problem? Is there a reason why they're moving different? Da, 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 da. That's me currently. So I actually made that video as something I'm going to look at when I'm able to free the shackles that I'm currently in. But right now, the shackles are dropping, they're loosening up. Just give me a couple of weeks and I'm going to be able to drop this guy. Drop the guy like how I will drop this hot comb if I was to touch it with my bare hands. When you drop it, drop it. I'm working on it, and this kind of like breaking those emotional strings and attachments, and I'm doing really good at it actually. But yeah, um, What does the person you want to be by what does the person you want to be by the end of the year look like? Probably like 20 or 25 kg lighter, 50-inch hair, more confident, more determined, more wealthy. And yeah, basically. Can you save this life? This life is gonna stay up. This life is gonna stay up. 888. Would you rather be a public figure or influencer in London or Lagos? Well, it pays more in London, but I feel like the love you receive is better in Nigeria because Nigeria really go hard for the London is weird in a sense that they could love you, but you do one thing wrong and they hate you for the rest of your career or your rest of your content creation journey. Whereas Nigerians will forgive you. For, they understand that you're just a human being and you will make mistakes sometimes. But Nigeria just don't have, they just don't respect content creation as much as they do in England, because England they've really tied in content creation with different aspects. So that's why it's more so lucrative and it's more beneficial being a content creator in England. But I prefer the reception in Nigeria, but I prefer the opportunities in London, England. Um oh, I'm so behind. Actually, I'm not too behind actually. I'm not too behind. Good, good. Naomi, you said, how has uni helped you in life? Because I don't have time for it. Do you remember everything you learned? Uni is useless. University is useless. If you don't need to go uni, honestly, don't go uni. But you see, the thing is, yeah, and even like I'm speaking with one of my family members now, yeah, and my thing is, I would not say don't do something, but try and do like a degree apprenticeship. But just go into uni because uni talks about so much theoretical things and da 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 da. But it doesn't prepare you for the real world. But obviously, maybe for nursing because you do actual real life, you get real life experience. But if you can do some form of, even if you was to start at a company like as a junior project man, I don't know what, but to work your way up. I just feel like uni didn't really help me for anything. Or maybe I didn't utilize uni as best. So I guess the advice is not necessarily don't go to uni, but just know exactly why you're going uni. If you're going uni, which is the vibes, then but if you're going university, which is for the degree and that understanding and that education, then yeah. And if you're going for both, just make sure you do both. People be going uni but not go to any lessons whatsoever. People be going to uni and not doing no revision. People will be going to uni and be handing in assignments late. And people being me. That was me. I didn't go to lessons. I, my assignments were always late. It's through the grace of God that I was able to even get 2-1 in my degree. And in my masters, I took it more serious, so I was able to get a better grade. What did I get? Distinction. Naomi, you said should I go culinary school or stay in uni? I mean it's whatever is best suited to you, but maybe explore your options. Maybe see if it's a chance where you can stay in uni but get some culinary experience. Maybe through the summer, there should be some apprenticeships coming up, or maybe through the winter. So, or Saturdays. Do you know what I mean? Saturdays and Sundays potentially, but then again, that's a bit tiresome. But just try and get some experience within it. I don't know if you necessarily need to drop out of uni to go to culinary school, but just try and do what's best suited to you, sis. Just do what's best suited to you. I think you're talking about the Tinder. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I don't really feel like it needs a story time, but Ashley, you said, Zoggy, can I get a plane ticket and hang out with you? I swear you're a UK sister. Listen, sis, I will be coming to the US soon. As soon as um the US drops this Monday. This is how I straighten hair. I actually straighten hair so lazily. Some people will go section by section. I just keep doing it till it looks a bit better. Um, would you do a collab podcast with me? I Do you know what? In future, I'm definitely down. But now I'm just so busy that it's just hard to kind of like organize out myself because I'm really trying to do this PMO, like the actual career thing, and do content creation at the same time. And more time, I have like very set days for my content, and obviously I have my set days for working. But definitely in the future, where I'm able to manage my workload a bit better. How come your snaps are not available in your description? I do have my Snapchat. Yeah, I do have my Snapchat there. But it's best to follow me on Instagram in all fairness. Because I don't really use Snap too tough. How did you become more independent? In all fairness, I feel like I don't know. I would say no, I feel like I'm an independent person. I don't rely on anybody to give me money. Anybody. If you want to give me money, I will never say no. I will never say no. But it's just kind of like, knowing that you have your own stuff and knowing that you can do things for you. It's just the reward, no, the feeling that comes with it. And I feel like you just want to ensure that you have that feeling all the time. So naturally, you become more independent by enjoying that feeling of being independent. Even though I'm straightening this very lazy, I feel like there's a little difference between the two. It's still giving me Edna from The Incredibles on both sides, but it is what it is. So guys, I'm gonna jump off probably in the next 20 minutes. I'm actually even gonna head over to TikTok because I told myself I'm gonna do two lives today, and I don't want to really make this over 1 hour and 20 minutes. So please do ask me more questions. If there's any questions you have in terms of anything, me, my life, my life in Nigeria versus here, the decisions I've told you guys about. So literally, if there's anything that you've ever wanted to know about me, it can be really, really basic. It doesn't need to be anything too complex. Or it can be complex. Whatever you want to kind of ask, then please do. Because I don't obviously always do these lives in the sense that it's a kind of a Q&A where I'm actually openly opening the floor and saying, ask me whatever you want to ask me. So please do, I want to hear from you guys and, make sure that you guys really understand who Zoe the Gemini truly is. I don't always do American accent. It's either American, African, or Nigerian. That's my three go to. Oh, yeah, obviously London. Those are my four: American, Nigerian, Jamaican, or UK. Um, Thank you, sis. Thank you, thank you. Check has gone released. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Period. I know your mom said you can have the house in Nigeria. Will you renovate it and rent it out for extra income? Yeah, I mean, one day. Probably not for now. I know she's put the house in my name. So technically, I'm the landlord. But yeah, one day. But for now, she can focus on that. She can, yeah. Well, I'm not obviously looking down on it because obviously it's really good to have, be a landowner in Lagos. Um, and even though the outside they need to clean it up, and they need to fix the road, but it's in a good area though. It's actually in a very good area. Um, Yasmin, you said I thought you were staying in Lagos permanently. I will never stay in Lagos permanently. I will never ever stay in Lagos permanently, and I will never stay in London permanently. It, I don't really know the best way to kind of approach it. I feel like the best way to understand it is unless you really try to understand it, or you're in a situation where you have that dual nationality, yeah, and you're really in touch with where your parents are from. As I told you guys, growing up, I was always in Nigeria. From the age of like 5 to like maybe when I was like 18, I used to go to Nigeria 3 times a year. Christmas, summer, and Easter sometimes, or October. Basically, most holidays throughout the year, my mom would be like, "Yeah, we're going to Nigeria," and for a long time, it was kind of mandatory. But then, probably after the age of 14, it became something I liked. Just knowing more about my culture, knowing more about the land, and from 19 onwards, when I started basically buying my own ticket. Actually, no, my mom still bought my ticket when I was in uni, but it became something that I wanted to do myself, and I've started to like kind of understand more about being there. And as I said, my life in the UK, I got my family, I got my friends there. In Nigeria, I got my family and I got my friends there. When I go Lagos, I know my friends, we're linking up, we're going to restaurants, we're going to bars. My sister's there, like my actual sister, my only existing sister that's alive. Do you know what I mean? That's like my literally older sister. My cousin, who's literally my best friend, is over there. So I don't even have, you know how you'll be like, oh yeah, your mom will force you to speak to your cousins. Like me and my cousin was on the phone today. We spoke like my cousin is literally one of my best friends. Do you know what I mean? My sister, I love her to bits. She's like a young mum, not young mum, but like a junior mum to me. So I won't say equally as much ties as I have to London, but I do have. And Nigeria is a home away from home. Do you get what I mean? So, in a sense that where people feel like you go Nigeria but you never leave, it doesn't work like that. Even my sister that has stayed in Nigeria for coming up to, I think, 14 years. She's never just stayed in Nigeria. She'll come London for many, many months, go to Nigeria, come London for many, many months. It's that kind of back and forth. You guys know last year I was in Nigeria from like January to June. That's nearly 6 months, I think, or 5 months and a half. And then I was back again. I actually went in December. So that kind of back and forth is what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to stay in one place permanently. So I'll move back and forth basically. If it wasn't for this new role and the growth of my channel, I won't be in England. Like literally, this time Snapchat is not failing to remind me that this time last year I was in the club shaking my ass. You know? Okay, let me keep going. Sorry. T, you said, what did you do before YouTube? And have you been I still do project management. I haven't stopped working. Well, not yet. I don't really want to stop working though. I actually like what I do. And have you been recognized in real life? Guys, it's so mad when people recognize me in real life. I've been recognized even when I was in Lagos. And you guys, I don't really know if you guys know, but I do have a decent following on TikTok. On TikTok, I got 25,000 followers, and some of my TikTok videos have actually gone viral. So a lot of times when I go out, people are like, oh, you're the girl from TikTok, you're the girl from TikTok. So my prayer was always people will be like, you're the girl from YouTube, you're the girl from YouTube. Growing my TikTok platform was much more easier to grow than my YouTube platform because I only started doing TikTok seriously last June, and I was able to like grow from having like 1,000 in June to being on 10k within a month, and then the next month I think I was on 5k, and then I kind of stopped doing TikTok as much, probably in like November, but I jumped back on it. So now I'm at 25. So a few people have recognized me. Oh, you're the girl from TikTok. You girl from TikTok. Is that Storytime girl? Da, 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 da. And for me, it's still a surreal moment where it's like, even my brother will be like, sometimes he's in the gym and be like, bro, why? I saw you on TikTok because there's some videos that I've done on YouTube and I put the snippet on TikTok. So sometimes those snippets have done very well as performed as like a standalone video. Do you get what I mean? On TikTok, where people will then after click the link in the bio and watch it on YouTube. So sometimes like that snippet, the beginning of when before it's din, my intro, it can be like 20 seconds, 15 seconds. So sometimes that can get like 40,000 or 50,000 views on TikTok. So as a standalone, people kind of see it. But yeah, I don't even know how I get to be recognized in real life. But yeah, so it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. What is your new job? So my new job is the same role I've been doing, but PMO manager. tips on being successful, enjoy it. Enjoy, in order to grow TikTok, you need to enjoy it. You actually, I know that sounds weird, but actually enjoy it. Just really take part in trends, put your creative spin on it. TikTok for me, as I said, is much more easier to grow than YouTube, because it's like, as long as you enjoy it, as long as you keep up with the latest trends, I see no reason why you won't be successful on TikTok, in all fairness. So just enjoy doing it. Don't just do it and be like, "Oh, am I viral yet?" No, actually enjoy the video. Sometimes I'll be looking at my story times on TikTok, and I will be busting out laughing and be like, "So you actually know your true definition of a crackhead." But yeah, enjoy the content that you actually put out. I know that sounds useless, but that's my only real. That's how I approached TikTok when I was kind of creating it. What was your major in university and what made you want to do? I don't think we do majors in the UK, but at university I studied politics and international relations. And before, I knew I never necessarily wanted to be a politician, but I definitely wanted to be in politics in some ways. But growing up, I'm like, yeah, politics is not where I'm trying to be. And that's why I then done a master's in project management to kind of diversify from that. Um, no, it's not a weird question whatsoever. I'm 5'10". 5'10", sis. Trinity, you said, can we hear all the accents? They just have to come naturally. You get what I mean? They all have to come naturally. I can't force any of it because I'll be like, oh, it sounds so horrible. But just listen to what I'm when I'm speaking. You'll see that I keep merging in between the different accents. At present, I'll say ASOS. ASOS is even this jumper really cute. ASOS is really doing things. PLT is debatable, but I'll say ASOS for the most part for good quality. Hey Zogi, why am I saying it like that? Hey TT, how have you found YouTube income? Would you recommend starting a channel for the extra income? No. Okay, no, extra income, yes. As just a sole income, no. It takes a long time for you to actually, really rely on just YouTube money, but you need to have that passion for it. So if it's something that, as you said, just it extra income, and just know that technically you will lose money because when you're growing your channel, or sometimes if you're not part of the partner program, you're definitely not going to be making any money. But as long as you kind of have that passion for it, then you will definitely get there and you will start making your money coins. And yeah, but as an extra income, definitely as a sole income, hopefully one day, but don't just quit whatever you're doing and say, I just want to do YouTube. At least let the numbers be making sense before you make that decision. Not just you, just in general, sis. Fiona, you said you're bi-coastal. What's that? What video are you most proud of that you created? Um, it's a very good question, Solomon. Let me look through my channel real quick. What video am I most proud of? Um, do you know what? I feel like if I'm talking about in terms of recent times, that I will not be silenced video, I I'm really proud that I actually done that, because I said, oh, I don't want to talk about, but I'm like, you know what? It's not even talking about or calling names. It's just making the record clear that I'm Zogi and I'm in Gemini, and I will not be silenced. I'm really proud of that video, and I'm really happy that I was able to really convey. Because when I'm actually recording videos, yeah, I don't know why it is, but I stutter a lot. I stumble on my words a lot, and I have to refilm things sometimes. But that you can tell when I have to refilm it because the video kind of cuts. But that video was like a consistent form for the most part. It was free flowing. So when it's free flowing, that means, because I'm still camera shy. Weird enough, I literally produce videos every every other day, 3 days a week. But I'm still camera shy. So when I see a camera, like talking to you guys, like sometimes I may have stuttered, but for the most part, my words are free flowing. Let there be a camera. I'll be like, literally, honestly, that's how. One day I'm gonna actually put my raw cuts on how I do my videos, but it's so annoying, and I get so frustrated. I'm just like, say what you want to say. Why are you stuttering? So annoying, but I kind of get camera shy. But yeah, for that video, I didn't get camera shy whatsoever. I don't even know why I keep touching up my face and do my makeup like I'm actually even going anywhere. I'm fully going to bed. Well, after I do TikTok live, I'm fully going to bed after that. Is there anywhere else you see yourself living besides Lagos or London? No, definitely one of the two. Love Abuja, love the people. It gives luxury. It's beautiful, not hectic like Lagos. Absolutely love it. Um, I will be in London next month. Considering the weather, where are you coming from? Wherever you're coming from really dictates to as to what you bring. If you're coming from a hot climate, obviously it's different. But just make sure you know you. But London is warming up a bit, but then it's all dependent on where you are coming from because that determines whether you would even call London warm as warm. Would you suggest some place I should check out while I'm there? Um, I mean, there's the touristy bits. I don't really know necessarily what you enjoy doing, but it's really bad when people ask me to recommend places in London. I'm just like, littles. It's really bad. Um, but yeah, tourist attractions: London Eye, Big Ben, um, Trafalgar Square. I definitely think if you come London, you should see those things, even though they're not that interesting. It's kind of part of the culture. Hey Zogi, do you think a woman should go to bed as construction workers? Are you bonnet cream, or should it look like resting in female? I don't fully understand that. I just feel like, yeah, I don't fully understand that. Is it with a partner there or by yourself? Because if I'm going to bed by myself, I am definitely looking haggard. Definitely looking like a homeless he goat. But if there's somebody dear, then maybe I'll make a little if. Thank you. Appreciate you, sis. Um, how do you deal with people that piss you off every day in real life, or do you not let people annoy you easily? Oh, I get annoyed relatively easily. But it's just kind of like trying to remove yourself from that kind of space. But sometimes it's hard because obviously this work you can't necessarily remove yourself from it. Eventually you can, but sometimes it's hard. And obviously if it's family, once again that's hard. But it's just trying to not be in that space as much as physically possible. Do you know what I mean? You're coming from the United States. Where in the United States? Because I know some places in the United States are hot. What's the climate where you are? Are you coming from a cold climate, or are you coming from somewhere that's relatively warm? So I'm gonna be jumping off in the next 5 minutes. Thank you guys so much for your questions. And if you're watching this on replay, please leave a green heart. I always tell you guys to leave a green heart where the video is a long video, and you guys will actually watch me chat rubbish on this internet. I love you. God bless. But yeah, if you have any questions that you haven't asked yet, and if you're a silent watcher, stop silently watching me, girl, sis. Oh bro, if you're a hater, hello. If you're a hater, hello. How you doing? How's your mother? I hope she's good. But no, ask me guys, I need to go and do my nails. That'll be part of my vlog. But if you have any questions, please do let me know. Favorite stores to shop for summer clothes. Um, ASOS. Maybe ASOS. Oh, you guys are so cute. You guys are living greenhouse. I meant for the people that are watching in replay, because this is gonna stay on YouTube. So even if you're watching this and I don't know for whatever reason you want to rewatch it, or if maybe I said something and you want to revisit, I'm leaving it as a real video. But obviously, there's gonna be some people that are not part of this live today, but maybe later on when they get back from work or when they get back from school, they saw that I actually posted a video. Do you get what I mean? So I meant so more so if you're watching it as like a real video, we're 1 hour and 14 minutes in. I'm saying if you've made it to that, then leave a green heart in the comment. But I do love you guys. I do love you guys. So even if you put it in a chat right now, that's completely fine. I just want to kind of clarify that. But I do love you guys. Um Thank you so much, Keisha. Keisha, I'll be seeing you in my comments. Thank you so much, sis. Salam Zogi. Salam, Marianne, I love you. You would be someone that has a friend. You're so beautiful to in and out of London. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Zogi. I love you so much. I'm a Scorpio, but I'm a Gemini. You and your videos helped me through my divorce. Oh my gosh. I'm happy. I'm sad that you went through that, but I'm happy that if it was somewhat helpful. You guys, it felt crazy. Do you know who I am? I'm your most regular, typical South London Nigerian. You understand? So when people are even like, oh, you helped me through this, or you understand, I'm just like, me that just loves going bricks to market. It's still so mad to me, but no, honestly, I appreciate it so much. Like, it's still kind of surreal. You understand? It's all still very surreal because you have to understand the same way you guys are normal. Like, I didn't come from a family of, celebrities or content creators, or I come from a very, very normal Nigerian household based in South London. You understand? Very, very normal. Um, so the difference between me and you, I said it before, the difference between me and you that are watching the video is the fact that I turn on my camera and I talk. You understand? I'm talking into my laptop camera. Nonetheless, it's a camera. Oh, let me make sure it's clear. But yeah, look into a camera and I talk. That's the only difference. Do you know what I mean? I'm not coming with anything too different. I'm just coming with myself more time. That's why even when I was trying to grow my YouTube, I was really hoping that I want my YouTube to one day be where like I can just talk and just like share my experience with you guys and actually have like a decent, just actually have a community where we kind of discuss. I actually need to go through the comments on my recent video actually. But yeah, just that community where we can be open and honest with each other. And I thank God that I've actually, that's beginning to scope out. Um, hey, Kat. Don't worry, Kat. You've been here for so long. In a sense, I mean, in terms of this journey, don't worry. That's completely fine. Thank you, Casey. Um, Hi Zogi. Oh, why do I keep saying no? No, actually, no. Let me read it like that. Hi Zogi. I love your channel. Thank you, Tess. Or Tessie. Not sure if you answered this question already, but what is your new job? So my new job, as I said, there's a role that I was working in before, but the PMO manager. And how do you like it? It's good. I had a presentation today, and guys, I feel like I conveyed everything I wanted to convey, but yeah, it did. I was really hot. There was no AC. There was no fan. The door wasn't open. At one point, my jumper's really thick. I think got kind of overwhelmed, but I was able to convey all of the things that I wanted to convey in it. But no, the job in its sense, it's good. It's a really good organization, really good ethos. But yeah, it's going good. Basically, it's going good. Beda, you said love you too, sis. You deal with racism or discrimination in London. You think US is worse about? You know what? In terms of me personally, I can't really recall any times I've necessarily dealt with racism or discrimination per se. No, that I haven't. I don't know. I'm not. Your reality is what you perceive of it. Someone can be someone can be racist to you or be like, because a lot of times in the UK it's passive racism, it's not active. So more time, not all the time. No one ain't gonna come to you and say, "Are you nigger?" Then they're not gonna do that. I can't lie. The Brits do not do that. More time, it's the passive racism, the way they move or move out the way, or like they just make these kind of like comments, this like underlying racial comments sometimes. But for me, I just feel like I'm in my own bubble. I swear to God, I'm in my own bubble. So someone could actually be being saying racial slurs. Me, I'm just saying, oh, okay, I'm just waiting for you to stop talking. Like, I'm just so disengaged with the conversation. I'm just waiting for you to shut up. That's how bad it is. But no, I definitely feel like it is something that's prevailing in London. But in terms of my actual experience, can't really recall because no one's ever said outright, oh, yo, the black, yo, because you're black, you can't do this, or because, do you get what I mean? I've never had that experience personally. Um, and do you think it's US is worse or better? I have no clue. But the only thing is, I would say is that in the in the US, it seems more active racism, and for me, that's a scary sign. You making your comments here and there, cool, whatever. But if it's that active racism, when you're actually going out your way to try and harm me because of my race, that's a scary sign. And obviously, I know that's not in the whole US, but I know that is part of some of the racism in the US, that active aggressiveness, scary sign. That's a when you're acting upon it. If you do hush hush, if you have these little comments you want to leave at, cool, I'll ignore you. Or when I feel like shutting you down, I'll shut you down. But when it's active or you like, it's a scary sign. Yeah. Thank you so much, Marianne. Thank you. Appreciate it, sis. I love this purple theme you have going on. Love it. Recovery level. Zogi in my head, you and I are besties. I just haven't gotten back with me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, we besties. Marianne, you said, why am I put 12? Oh, you're in the UK. I'm happy because my first time caught you live recently in New South. Thank you so much for subscribing to this. I really do appreciate it. Um, Alexa, you said I've heard racism in Europe overalls hush hush and not blatantly in your face like in the US. Yeah, basically what I'm saying, a lot of things are hush hush. Like more time, they're not gonna say anything to your face. Like it could be small little sly comments, like I guess people like you. It's normal for people like you. It's like, what do you mean people like me? Do you get what I mean? So it's like them kind of like derogatory, derogatory, derogatory comments. You know what I mean? That kind of racial, underlying racial comments. But more time, in my experience, or not just my experience, but what I've seen, it's not like in your face kind of thing. Because as I said, that's kind of a scary sight. Both of them scary sight, but when you're acting upon it, it's actually passive in the US too. I would say I feel like like more time when like from a Londoner hears about some racism in the US, we hear about the most extreme examples. So sometimes we believe that okay, racism in America is like active racism, but it's just like what kind of makes headlines and what's passed down to how no, what information is passed down to us on a different continent, but actually day to day may be passive racism, which is not good at all. Um, but yeah. Keisha, you said, is it easy to move to London if you're from Nigeria? No. If you don't have a UK passport, it's not easy whatsoever. Um, that's as you guys know, I have that dual nationality, so I can go back and forth between here and Nigeria because I have a Nigerian passport and I have a London and a UK passport. But as a Nigerian that doesn't have any connection with Nigeria, it's not easy at all. Better, you said, I understand. I definitely do the same. Happy you tune out. Thank you, sis. Um, as they would definitely say it to your face, so scary. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, you even have to go through that, man. So you have to go through that first. KKO, you said, by the way, what does your name mean? How did you get named Zogi? Fun fact, my name is actually not Zogi. My name is actually not Zogi. That's a little stage name. But yeah, my name is not Zogi. Um, like in my name, in my actual name, like the letters ZOGIE are there, but they've been like formed together. You know, it's like, let's say um my name was Timothy, and I called myself Multi or whatever, MOTI. If those letters are in the name, but it's not your name. Fun fact. But my actual name means God has crowned me as a queen. Like, how fitting is my name to who I am? Zoki, here's a question. Would you go to Australia? Guys, I'm jumping off in 5 minutes. Would you go to Australia? Could you handle that, like sitting all that way? Can't sit all that long. But I don't think I could do it. I don't feel like there's anything in Nigeria enough for me to go there. Not Nigeria, Australia enough for me to go there and sit on a plane for that long. But if it's something you've always wanted to do, I guess you would just firm it, sis. I hope, or maybe do like break it down, go to another country, do a layover. Potentially, I know that costs more money, but you know, with planning, it could be cheaper in the long run. Um, hey Kiana, how you doing, sis? Yao, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Do you notice any major issues with colorism in Nigeria? Yeah, Nigeria is very coloristic, not colorist. There's a lot of colorism in Nigeria, very prevalent. But it's not too bad, but it's very prevalent. Um, hey Jessica, sorry if you've been asked it before, but I've been meaning to ask you a while. Is it true Nigerian men prefer plus size women? Don't do it to yourself, sis. Don't don't do it. Don't I feel like sometimes as plus size women, we kind of like go with some form of narrative. Form your own, like not form your own, but in a sense that Nigerian men can be lovely, but Nigerian men can be so bloody manipulative. So they could be anything you want them to be. They could be a lover of 5'8" women, or they could be a lover of blonde hair, black eyes, blue eyes. If you kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if they see that as a vulnerability where you're like, oh, I want love, I want you to accept me, they will more time use that to your they use it against you. Like if you meet a Nigerian guy just presenting you as Jessica but not you as plus size woman per se, then yeah, it definitely can work out. But if it's just yeah, as a plus size woman, I'm kind of want a guy that just accepts me for who I am. I don't think I'm articulating what I'm saying properly, but it's like don't poise yourself in that position. Like even if you look at 90 Days, 90 Days Fiance, more time them ladies are like, yeah, Nigerian men love or African men love plus size, and then you find out that actually they're just trying to use them. So just present yourself as Jessica, not as a plus size woman. Do you get what I mean? Because when you present yourself as a plus size woman, you're showing a vulnerability that, in all fairness, you should show no man in this world, whether Nigerian or men in general. Being perfect is part of you, but it's not your whole defining characteristic. Do you get what I mean? I know. Who wants to buy me new straightening rods? Who wants to buy me? I'll add it to a wish list. Who wants to get me better straighteners? Are these my G? No, these are just my normal £20 straighteners. You're amazing. Can't get enough video. Thank you so much, Corinne. Hey, Yanni. Hey, I want to ask you what you think about age gap, like 13 years or more. By the way, I'm watching you from Canada. Thank you for watching, sis. 13 years below you? No. 13 years above you? Hmm. Okay, daddy. Below, sorry, personally. Above, hmm, okay, lady. Come with your old ass self. Come, little grandpa. Come over. Little with your walking stick. I'm joking. Yeah, but older than you. Yeah. Especially like if you're like 30 and a guy 43, I feel like that's completely fine. If you're like 18 and he's um you're 18 and how old would he be? 28, 31. Nah, it's a bit more dicey. Um but yeah, it all depends on older or younger. If it's older, okay, dancing, let's see, boo. But they come with that schmool. If it's younger, so older than you, 36. Be careful with some of these older men because if I've fallen victim, I'm even currently fallen a victim to an older man. The way they try to manipulate you, crazy, crazy. But my sister, I pray that's not yours. I pray that's not your situation. But yeah, just be careful with these older men. Like sometimes they know what they do when they go out with someone that's, you know, more than a decade younger than them. They try and see it like, oh, I can control her because I can't. He can't control people that are 36, like 36-year-old women. So they go for like drastically younger. So be careful on these streets, sis. But I have faith in you. Alexa, you said, would you date a non-black man? Sis, all shall be revealed in the next few months. Something tells me that this summer is going to be good, you know. Not even just about dating or whatever, but just in general. Something tells me that this summer I'm going to do hot girl summer. Something tells me that this summer is going to be a good ass summer. Like, it's going to be a very, very good summer. So let's see. I may jump on the very internet in the next couple months and be like, God, I found the love of my life in a white man. I got a white man. I got a white man. Or I got myself a little Indian boo. A little Indian boo. You know? I got myself an Arabian man. You know, I got myself a little Chinese man. So we never know. We never know. We never know. Stay tuned, innit? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna jump off. I'm actually gonna jump to TikTok. So if you watch me on TikTok, then see you in like 5 minutes. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for attending. Thank you so much for answering and asking questions. Obviously, I know they're silent watchers, but to be honest, I still love you guys, man. Regardless, you're watching. I hope you like the video. If you're watching this, please like this video because I'm keeping this video up. So let's go and see what the likes are saying on this. Because if you're watching to this point, you must like it small. You know, you must like the video just small, small, small. If you're watching to this yeah, all this way through. So right now we are on 83. Like, can we get this to 100? Can we get this to 100 likes? Right now we're on 83, guys. We need to do better. We're on 87 now. I am not leaving this life till we get to 100. I am not leaving this place till we get to 100. Let me. No, wrong one. What are we on now? 92 babies. We're doing it. We're doing things. We only need 8 more. Just 8 more. And I'll go. I'll leave you. Right? Oh my gosh, I was saying that earlier today. I have a feeling this summer is about to be so good. On Gemini. Schlack. Thank you. Love you so much too, sis. Appreciate you. Let's see what we're on now. We on 100 yet? We on 97? We're so close. There's no way. Come on. You know what? Give me small likes. It is free. You know what? Give me one small like. It is free. There's 3 more. And then I'll bid you guys a beautiful farewell. We're 101, and there's actually 101 people watching now. So 101 people watching, and 101 likes. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on Sunday in the sense of a video, not on live. I'll probably come on live next week. I have a special guest. Next week, my sister. Not my actual sister, but my YouTube sister. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Love you guys, and hope you have a lovely weekend. Bye, guys.